Now we're just doing some touring of North Wales, and I've ridden down here from Rutland on my Harley-Davidson Softail Standard. It was a lovely bike to do it on. I did notice my bum was a bit sore after about 2 hours, but other than that it was absolutely brilliant getting here. So yeah, we're going to see what Wales has to offer and see some of the beauty spots.
Right, I've put the mic back in my helmet now just so I can actually talk as I ride. We'll put it near the exhaust just to get some nice beautiful sounds, but it's a bit more practical for this sort of thing, that I can actually talk while I'm riding.
Yesterday we set up the mics, they were just perfect for the sound and everything, so we thought we'll leave the we've got a Rode wireless Go mic which we can sort of hide away, because that works really well, but because it wasn't windy we thought we'll leave it at home. We'll just have the sort of on camera mic, but it's blowing a gale force wind up here, so we've got the lav mic attached to the camera directly, so we can't get further away today. But it's one of those things, you've got to travel light when you're on a bike, and you can't take tons and tons of gear, because believe it or not, we don't have a film crew following us. Sometimes people say, oh, you could have done this, kind of thing. Well, we don't have a van full of mics and producers. It's just us, so it's us and the camera, so we have to do the best we can. Obviously if we had a car we could have a boot full of stuff, but on a motorbike you can't take very much at all.
Wow, what a place. Beautiful.
Typically we've looked at the weather forecast and it's wrong as usual. We had to stop filming yesterday because it was chucking it down with rain, and then we set off today and it was raining as well, but it's dry up here, but it's gale force winds of course, and as you can see over there that hill's raining. Each different hill has its own weather forecast, so it's very hard to predict.
Buzzard or a red coat? Wow, I think it's a buzzard. Can't tell. We're actually going to a waterfall called Pistyll Rhaeadr. I believe it's the biggest or tallest waterfall in the UK, so it should be pretty impressive. Bloody hell. Everywhere's like a byway. This road goes right through a farm by the looks of it. Cows! Ooh. Hello. Has it?
Yeah.
You not got a spare battery?
There's baby calf. Hello. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Look at you, baby. Come on. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, so sweet. Sweetheart. Oh, you're so pretty. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Baby. Oh, look at you. Little cat.
Look, there's a little kitten.
Oh, look, Darcy. Oh, it's sucking my fingers. Oh my god.
They're like little dogs to this. That one. I've just realised I've parked in the middle of the road, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think there's much traffic through here.
There's not much here, is there?
No.
Come over on my knees. We've just stopped here to shelter from the rain again, and this is quite a dangerous area because there are slow children playing here. The fast children are supposed to be playing somewhere else, so here you just get the slow children playing, and obviously you've got to be careful for that reason.
It looks like this next hill's got a different weather forecast to the last one. Possibly raining. Oh yeah, I was correct. Literally, look. Dry, wet. No in between. Oh no. A car. Not a car. You're gonna have to go back, matey. Yeah, there you go.
Just over my shoulder there is Pistyll Rhaeadr, the tallest waterfall in the UK, and we can barely see it because there's too much rain.
We made it, Pistyll Rhaeadr, the tallest waterfall in the United Kingdom. Lots of adventure bikes have come here. £10 a car to park, £5 for motorbike. We're cheapskates, so we parked up the road. We're just going to have a look at the waterfall now and show you what it's like. Food smells lovely. Wonderful place to come.
It's about 5 times bigger than I was expecting. Knowing UK, I was thinking I might be about this size. It's pretty big. We just spoke to the guy who must run the place, and he said, oh, by filming and telling people to come here we're doing him no favours, so make sure you don't come here at any cost. It's a terrible place, don't come. There's a couple of nice bikes here, try and try them. If you haven't seen our video of this bike, we did a full review, so make sure you check it out.
stopped again. Been riding through the rain, so we had to put the GoPros away because obviously it gets soaking wet, and with the mics in, they don't seal very well. So we've come back up here. We're on the moor now. It's absolutely beautiful. Stopped raining, as I said, nice and sunny. So we've got a bit further to go on today's tour, and then the next video we'll be doing another tour in a different place in Wales.
So we're heading home now. Hopefully we'll go to the next stop soon. Seems like the sun's come out, so it should be alright now. Sometimes when you put your Harley in gear, it makes no noise at all, and then other times it goes conk. It's unpredictable. Oh wow, what a noise. If you haven't seen my review of this exhaust, make sure you check it out. And also we're going to be doing a comparison between this, the Vance and Hines twin slash slip-ons, and the Eliminator 300s. So definitely one to check out. Let us know in the comments below if you're enjoying this kind of content. Obviously our main videos are reviews, but if you like the more vloggy stuff and the touring sort of thing, let us know and we'll do lots more of it. And if you don't like it, then we will not do any more of it. It's typical, you go out to film and it rains the entire duration that you're out, and then once you're finished filming, completely bone dry. It is just sod's law. Unbelievable. Good trails around here. Oh, nice. Didn't even know that was there. This is the perfect road for Harley-Davidsons. It's like it was built for this bike. Wow. Whoa. Very nice. I'd rather be on an enduro bike right now. You probably can't hear what I'm saying because I'm going because it's a little bit bumpy. I bet you've never seen this done by a Harley before. It's doable. To step up so it doesn't hit the floor. Don't want a nice big scrape on my brand new Harley, which I have now done 1,200 miles on, by the way. So certainly been getting out on it, to say the least.